catch that rat. That's what I'm gonna do. What's up, folks? Laundry day. It's laundry day, and I hate laundry day. I hate laundromats. I hate doing laundry. And I'm trying to find a place that I can where I can pay. This place wants $24 for one little ass load of laundry. Fuck that, sir. I'm not paying that. Well, there's another joint which is farther away. They have more reasonable prices. They have more reasonable prices. But I'm in Boulder and I'm here, and it'll take me less than an hour to get this knocked out. So let's do it. Get it over with. I'll put off my gluten-free pancakes for an hour so I can get this laundry out of the way. And then I'll be good for another week. Yesterday was the Tenkara Fishing Summit. It was super cool. Meet and talk to other Tenkara fishermen, and I did not get out of there without buying a new fishing pole. Actually, two new fishing poles. One is kind of like in the early stages, experimental. It's kind of a prototype deal. So the founder sold them super cheap, so that he could get feedback before the official release of the rod. So I was like, I'm all for it. And it's like this collapses. Oh, well, it's off camera. Let's say like this, collapses down to here, right? Looks bigger on camera. So it'll collapse real super small and perfect for backpacking or hiking. And well, it was a great deal. And if you bought that one, he threw in another pole, like $125, $140 pole for $35. That is a super good deal. So I got out of there. Two Tenkara USA. I used to not be able. When I first got into it, I wanted a Tenkara USA pole. I wanted a Sato. I could not afford it. That dog is still almost $250. So I bought another brand instead, and I've been using it ever since. I've been completely happy with it. Caught many fish with it. But that other brand fishing pole was $140. So yesterday, for the same price, I got two Tenkara USA poles for the same price. So as a minimalist, I have way too many fishing poles. I have my ugly sticks right here, and now I have right there. You see that fishing net? There's my hellbender, my dragon tail hellbender, and now I got two dragon tail hellbenders, which was one more fishing pole that I needed, and now I got two Tenkara USA poles that are back there. Anyways, but I had sold my Thule cargo box that was on the roof, got rid of, emptied out that sucker, got rid of everything that was in there. Actually, I didn't get rid of a lot. I had more storage here than I thought. Sleeping bags compress a little bit. They can fit into nooks and crannies. Winter clothes. I have this whole side right here, storage area, that I really have not used in the past couple of years. Almost a couple of years. December, I can say a couple of years. But I barely use it. I have a microphone because I thought I would still be podcasting on the road or something. And I have a grinding tool I have not used since I took off. The fuck. But anyways, I made plenty of room. I had a lot of some winter gear, some coveralls, a big jacket, and some other winter clothes, some long johns and stuff like that, which I'll be needing here shortly. The other day, I got on the computer and I'm like, I used to be an employer, right? So I used to have to pay people. And there's 2 months a year that I hated paying people because there's 3 paydays. 3 paydays in that month. So I was like, man, I wonder, now that I'm an employee, man, I would love to have 3 paydays in 1 month. So I checked, and it's this month. 3 paydays this month, son. I don't even know what to do. an entire paycheck. And the more I work, the longer I keep going, the more money I accumulate. I think all those years of trying to make a lot of money, all I had to do was get a job. So, yeah, it's taking up a lot of my time. I'm working around it. It's not permanent, but here's the thing. Here's one step. I say it's not permanent. Here's a big step that I realized. Hold on. Hold that thought. Because all this money's accumulating, and I like to use Mint.com. I don't know if you like Mint. I like Mint. I've been using it for years. It's helped me. I'm on a monthly budget. That's why 3 pay periods in a month are a big deal, because I'm on a monthly budget, and every 2 weeks doesn't matter, right? It's how much money do I make in a month, and usually it's only 2 pay periods. Well, now this month is 3. Anyways, because I'm on a budget that matters. That's a big deal. So I've been using Mint. Mint keeps track. It's like, enter your property, and like, I have properties I don't put those in Mint, but I was like, the other day, I like, let me put one in, and then they evaluate it. They estimate it for you. So they estimate what the value of your house is, and boom, it's like, oh yeah, and it shows my net worth is like, what, skyrocketed, right? Like, my net worth is a lot more. The thing is that's not accurate, because that house has a mortgage. So I had to, like, oh, I gotta put mortgages. This doesn't look good. I mean, this looks like I have a higher net worth than what I do, but the truth is this house has a mortgage, and all of that equity is not mine, right? So I typed in the password for the company. I have 3 mortgages, basically. I decided to put them all on there. I put them all on there. I got online. 2 of them I didn't have online accounts, so I had to get online accounts for 2 of them. I got on there, and I should have a better net worth for a 43-year-old man, but it's not bad. But here's the thing. Is I didn't know how low one of the balance was on one of my houses. The balance is so low that I could pay it off right now. I could pay it off, and that'll be a rental property that's always rented, and it will be cash flow. Pure rent will be pure cash flow, son. I'm not gonna jump the gun, but it's exciting, right? It's exciting because I can't jump the gun because I'm supposed to maintain a emergency fund. So if I were to pay off this house, I would totally be dipping. I'd be wiping myself out to zero cash. So I'm not gonna do it, but I can, and that's the thing. I'm that close. By the end of the year, I'd say by January 2008, I'm gonna own one house free and clear. One of my 3 houses free and clear. The other ones, I don't know. I might. I had a tenant move out. I might sell one, and then I'd be down to 1 mortgage. My goal is to have no mortgages. I don't want any mortgages. I don't want to borrow any more money. I want to be debt free, and that way I don't have to worry about jobs or pay or any of that. Right? No debt. All I gotta do is feed myself, and that doesn't take a lot of money. If I want to keep working, I can keep working for me, not because I owe people money or anything. So that's a big deal, man. That's a big deal. To have a paid off rental house, 1 out of 3. Anyways, that's where I'm at right now. I think that's everything. Tenkara fishing pole, extra payday. And really, it's weird. It's weird to see, for me to finally have some money. It's been years. Broke ass. Anyways, I guess that's it, folks. I'm still working on. What's time we got? I'm still working on my childhood memoir. I mean, that's almost done. 34,000 words, 35,000 words. So, the other thing that I'm starting to work on is my next chapter of the Los Chocolates series, right? And you know how hard it is when you want to study a certain subject and you can't find any information on it? This must be like a textbook written by a professor. That's what I'm thinking it is. So anyways, Pierre Bernal de los Campos runs into Fidel Castro in the next book, right? If you're following along, last we know... Oh, you don't know. You haven't read the next story? If you read the next story, I'll give you a little hint. Pierre drives off after getting into a little tiff with some soldiers, and he drives off into the sunset, and that is the beginning of his I don't know, 20-year drunken warrior. I don't know how long it is. I made it out like it was 20 years. But he's going on a drinking / war killing spree. And this next book is going to talk about that. He's heartbroken and in a drunken stupor for the next several years, and goes out and finds wars to be in. I could not put him in the Cuban Revolution because of time constraints, right? Based on where everything falls in with the stories, the two that are already written. I couldn't put him in the Cuban Revolution, but I wanted to put him in Cuba, and I thought, why not the attack on the Moncada barracks? Why couldn't he take part of that? Based on the timeline, it's 5 years prior to the Cuban Revolution, so I wanted to know every detail about the attack. And so I've been trying to find some stuff and audio, and I've been listening here or there, but there's only one book dedicated to that attack, and it's this one, and it's hardback, and I don't like to read nonfiction anymore. Oh my God, and the print is so small. But it's research, son. Research. Historical fiction is what this one's kind of be. Pierre Bernal de los Campos is gonna come in, is gonna somehow get to Cuba, run into Fidel Castro, and Fidel Castro is gonna say, "Hey man, I want you to fight for my cause." And then we'll see. If you don't know, the Moncada attacks didn't fare out very well. So it's just one battle that he will be in of many in his life. But for some reason, I wanted to get as much detail and be as accurate about it as possible. So that's it. That's coming up. But 1255 is probably could be published this year. It very well could be. I keep coming up with more and more little stories, but who knows? I'm running out of time. I gotta get this laundry out, put it in the dryer, and then fold them nice and neat. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. All right.